Are you one of those who want to generate income but don't know how to start or where to start or don't have enough money to invest in startups? So don't worry. In this series, I'll teach you how to create a commercial chatbot, where to get customers and clients for that chatbot without any investment. And if you stay till the end of this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how much I earned through chatbots and what type of chatbots I created. So this is the chatbot that we are going to create in this series. We can use this chatbot to order food or to book a table in a restaurant, and this chatbot is connected to two Google spreadsheets in the backend, ordered food and tables. We will store the data received from the chatbot in these spreadsheets. Now let's try this chatbot. So let's write hey, and our chatbot responded with hey, how can I help you? And it provided us with two buttons, one to order food and the other to book a table. So let's first order food. Now it's giving us two options, order now and schedule an order. So we can also schedule an order for a particular time using this chatbot. So let's try order now. Now it has started asking for ordering details. Let's enter our name. Now it's asking for the address, so let's enter Delhi. Now we have to select the food from the menu that we want to order. Let's write pizza. And now we have two payment options, cash on delivery and online. So let's choose cash on delivery. Now it's asking for the email ID. So let's enter our email ID. And once our order is confirmed, our chatbot will send an order confirmation email to this email ID. Here you can see our order is confirmed. Let's check our spreadsheets. So our details are added here, and if we check the email ID, here you can see the order confirmation email. Similarly, we can book a table, and for that we can write book a table or just table. Now it's asking for the name and then time, and our table is booked, and you can see the data in our database. So we are going to create this chatbot in this series, and you don't need any machine learning knowledge for this. I will be teaching everything from scratch. So before I quickly dive in and tell you all about this chatbot, I just want to say my name is Imran and welcome to our channel. I create videos about programming and entrepreneurship and how you can build different passive income sources from scratch. So if you are interested, then please like the video and click that subscribe button to join our CodeJam family. So this series will contain 5 videos. In today's video, that is video 1, we will be looking at the introduction and basic files and methods of the module that we are going to use in this series. In video 2, we will be looking at user input, responses and data collection. In video 3, we will add custom actions and spreadsheets. In video 4, we will connect our chatbot with different platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram. And in our last video, we will be looking at how to get customers and clients for our chatbot. So let's start. So we are going to use the Rasa module to create our chatbot because it's easy to use, full of different features, and it's open source, so it's completely free. So to install Rasa, we have to type pip install Rasa in our terminal, and it will start the installation. And the installation can take 3 to 4 minutes because the size of the Rasa module is around 400 to 500 MB. Now as I told you, Rasa is full of features, so to create a chatbot, we don't have to create every file from scratch. We can use Rasa's basic chatbot. So to use that, we have to write Rasa init in our terminal, and it will start installing the chatbot. Now it's asking for some information, so just press yes or enter. Now it's asking if you want to train the model, so we will look at training in the chatbot model in the next video, so here just type yes. Now our basic chatbot is ready and we can talk to this chatbot, so let's type hey. Our chatbot replied with hey. Now let's write good, and our chatbot responded with great, carry on. So this chatbot can only handle the basic greeting inputs, and here you can see some new files are created, so let's look at them. So first let's look at the data folder. Inside this we have 3 different files, nlu.yml, rules.yml and stories.yml. So in the nlu.yml file, we'll store the intents. So what is the intent? In simple language, intent are group of similar meaning sentences. For example, if we want to order food through our chatbot, we can write order food, or I want to order food, or I want to order something to eat. And some people might also write send me food or give me food. So these sentences are different, but the meaning of all these sentences are the same. So we will create a group, and in Rasa we will call it intent. So let's name this intent order food, and inside this we will enter all these sentences. So now if anyone writes any of these sentences, then that will come under our order food intent and our chatbot can perform an action according to that. So here you can see different type of intents like greet, affirm, deny, but we will need many more and that we will add in our next video. So the next file is rules.yml. So in this file, we will define some basic rules for our chatbot, like if the intent is goodbye, then our chatbot must reply with utter goodbye. So here utter goodbye is a response. So to understand more, let's look at the domain.yml file first. So in this file, first you can see intents and inside this all our intents are listed. Then comes our responses and inside this we have all the responses that our chatbot can give, like whenever the intent is greet, we want our chatbot to respond with utter greet. So to connect our chatbot and response, we will use the story.yml file. So in this file, we will create different stories through which our chatbot will learn. For example, if I type hey, then our chatbot will categorize that into greet intent, then it will come to this story. Here you can see for intent greet, the response is utter greet. Then our chatbot will also respond with utter greet. And guys, you don't need to remember this file, you will get used to it automatically after 2-3 videos. Now let's suppose if I type show me data in my chatbot and I want to get the data of the Google spreadsheet. We can't store all the data in our response. So to do this type of task, we have actions.py file. We can create different classes in this file and we can use those classes as a response. And next file is credentials. So we'll use this file to connect our chatbot with different platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook and Telegram. So I gave an intro of all the important files. There are more files here, but we don't want to change anything in those files. So I hope this small introduction will help you in the next videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. So now let's talk about how much I earned by creating chatbots. So I started creating chatbots from mid-March and I created 2 chatbots, then I stopped because I am working on many different things that I'm also gonna upload in this channel. So from 2 chatbots, I earned a total of 9,000 rupees. And this is the first chatbot that I created. It's a HR helper bot, and this is the second chatbot that I created. It's an educational chatbot. So how I got the clients, that we will look at in the 5th video in detail. So if you like this video, then give this video a thumbs up, and we are also going to upload courses on how to create websites without coding and how to create passive income sources. So if you are interested in this, then subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon and click the I button for the second part of this video. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.